Have you ever seen an alligator so white it looks carved from ice? It might seem like something straight out of a fantasy movie, but it's completely real. This is the albino alligator, one of the rarest reptiles on Earth, with ghostly white scales and striking pink eyes. It stands out in a world where survival depends on staying hidden. But just how rare is this incredible animal? And could one actually survive in the wild? Let's find out. Albino alligators owe their unusual appearance to a rare genetic condition called albinism. Normally, alligators produce melanin, the pigment responsible for the dark green, gray, or black coloration of their skin. In albino alligators, a genetic mutation prevents the body from producing this pigment. The result is cream white or snow white scales, pale claws, and pink or reddish eyes, where the blood vessels become visible because there is little or no pigment to hide them. It's important not to confuse an albino alligator with a leucistic one. Leucistic alligators also appear very light in color, but they still produce some pigment and usually have normal blue or dark-colored eyes. True albino alligators completely lack melanin, making them far rarer. Their appearance may be breathtaking, but it's also their greatest weakness. For a predator that relies on camouflage, being bright white is almost like wearing a glowing spotlight. Young alligators spend much of their early lives hiding among reeds, mud, and swamp vegetation to avoid predators. An albino hatchling has almost nowhere to hide. Birds of prey, raccoons, large fish, and even other alligators can spot it from a distance. Even if an albino alligator escapes predators, hunting presents another challenge. American alligators are ambush predators, relying on camouflage before launching lightning-fast attacks on fish, turtles, birds, or mammals. Their dark bodies blend naturally with muddy rivers and swamps. An albino alligator is much easier for prey to detect, making successful hunts far more difficult. The problems don't stop there. Without melanin, albino alligators are extremely sensitive to sunlight. Since they lack this natural protection, prolonged exposure to bright sunlight can damage their skin and strain their already sensitive eyesight. Many spend more time in shaded areas or underwater to avoid the harsh sun. Because of these overwhelming disadvantages, true albino alligators are incredibly rare. Wildlife experts estimate that only around 100 to 200 exist worldwide, with most living in zoos, aquariums, or wildlife parks where they receive specialized care. Very few survive long enough in the wild to reach adulthood. Despite their delicate appearance, they are still every bit as powerful as any other American alligator. Adults can grow over 4 meters, or about 13 feet long, and weigh hundreds of kilograms. Their jaws contain around 80 razor-sharp teeth, and their bite remains one of the strongest in the animal kingdom. In protected environments, albino alligators can live for more than 50 years. Conservation facilities help preserve these remarkable animals, while educating the public about genetic diversity and wildlife conservation. One fascinating fact is that no two albino alligators are exactly alike. Although they all lack melanin, subtle differences in their scale patterns and facial features make each individual unique. The albino alligator is a powerful reminder that nature doesn't always reward being different. In the wild, standing out can be one of the greatest disadvantages an animal can face. Yet against those odds, these ghostly reptiles continue to inspire scientists, conservationists, and wildlife enthusiasts around the world. If you enjoyed learning about one of Earth's rarest reptiles, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to DG Maxx, and let us know in the comments. Would you ever want to see an albino alligator in person? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.